5-0. The touch was fine. It was Senderos, the defender, who couldn't cope. And that's a sign of things to come as far as the Blues are concerned. Drogba scores and Chelsea lead early on. Good Johnson. Here's Drogba. Great chance, one-on-one. Senderos is all over him. Drogba's kept his ground. Stays on his feet. Still Drogba. What a finish! That just about sums up Didier Drogba to a T. Could have gone down in the area. Knew that he got the ability to stay on his feet. And he's completely outfoxed not only the goalkeeper but two defenders. It's his second of the game and Chelsea lead 2-0.
What a finish this is. Really incredible. I wonder is he offside here, but it comes off. It comes off an Arsenal head. He's onside, good pace. He outstretched Senderos there. Could have gone down. He's held on well, stood up, determined to score a 2-0. Really was a wonderful finish.
Chelsea threatening and scoring with 30 seconds left. And Crespo has won it. It's an absolute heartbreaker. Now that is about the most sporting gesture you will ever see. He's just won the game and he's across to Paul Jewell to commiserate with his team. They can't believe it. It's an unbelievable finale to Chelsea's first game in the defence of their title. It's a fabulous strike from Crespo.
I cannot believe the strike I've just seen on his left foot. And then Crespo, he come in for some unfair stick a couple of seasons ago. Let's just have a watch of this. One thing on his mind, pick that out. And I've got to say, it's a cruel game football.
In comes the corner from Lampard. And it's another header, and this time it's a goal. Spurs' resistance with 10 men has lasted all of 13 minutes. And Asier Del Horno, whose head took a big whack in the second minute, has now put Chelsea up with his head, and it's first for the club.
Let's have a look at his marking. No one. I tell you what, I think it's David, you know, that was given that role. He's let him run off him. He's free.
Horno's cross, safe catch from Davis. Oh, a mistake. Jeremy has scored for Chelsea. A very unlikely scorer, but the Cameroonian has broken the deadlock. They gave it away, Sunderland. I'm not sure Davis will look back.
Unbelievable the way this game goes. I mean, Sunderland been very effective, very professional game. One sort of slip and lack of concentration. Kelvin Davis throws out to Ulo Arcaria. He sort of touches the back of his leg, but Jeremy lovely and alert.
This is Duff. Distance header away. Shishev, Whitehead, Maxwell, Essien and Makaleli. And Essien crosses and the header! And the goal! Wonderful stuff from Chelsea. Thoroughly deserved. And Hernan Crespo's header past Anderson means it's Charlton 0, Chelsea 1.
It was in Makaleli and Essien, the pair of them getting stuck in there. Closing Charlton down far higher up the pitch so far. He gets the ball now, look at Crespo's movement. In front of the defender, as soon as that ball comes in, he's deadly from there. That's his third chance. 3 chances, and he scored 1. They'll be delighted with that.
Wonderful header from Hernan Crespo. Meanwhile, Chelsea have an opportunity here with Robin, who goes for goal. What a goal! Super stuff from Arjen Robben. Super stuff from Chelsea. That is indeed why they are champions. It's Charlton 0, Chelsea 2.
Great strike. Really was a great strike. Once again, that opening start of this half has been all Chelsea. Jose Mourinho looks as if he knew it was coming, but I heard Arjen Robben being interviewed today on the radio talking about when his first goal of the season's coming. He said he hoped it would be today. There's his left foot, just cuts in, picks his spot. Wonderful finish.
Essien. Pushing header down the line from Del Horno to Drogba, who's round Sami Hyypiä again. Damien Duff, surely makes it 2. Yeah, he does!
Didier Drogba. He's above a lot of criticism from Chelsea fans. This is a fantastic trick to get him past Sami. If you're great awareness to pick out Duffer. Like you, I thought his first touch had gone maybe a foot too far, but he slid it in at the far stick, and it's a great reply to the shock of Liverpool equalising, and just shows the character we got within the squad.
They play with confidence, but Drogba's got him behind here, and it falls for Joe Cole, or Lampard, who got on the end of it in the end, and it's 2-1. Frank Lampard strikes again, and Chelsea have turned this game around in a matter of a couple of minutes.
As the ball's played through here, it's Ben Haim in the far side that plays him onside. Trying to get players round the ball, but it's set up beautifully for Frank Lampard. And he had all the time in the world to set himself and drill that past Jaskalainen.
It was a lovely touch, wasn't it, by Didier Drogba as well. That little back heel was very clever.
Referee got in the way of Makelele. It will fall for Lampard. Fuck's sake! Out of absolutely nothing, the champions are back on terms.
What a strike. I don't think there's anything more I can say about that goal. Because for me, there's a slight bit of good fortune here, because the referee's got in the way. I make no mistake, that ball wasn't intended for Lampard, but he struck it so well. Martin didn't have a prayer. As soon as it left his foot, it was fading away from the keeper.
There's Lampard's free kick. Driven in with pace again. Yes. And that is Frank Lampard's 100th career goal.
Well, when you're having a struggling afternoon, you rely on your superstars to come forward. Frank Lampard again, great ball in. I mean, the slightest of touches takes it wide of the goalkeeper. He has to react to that, and the power and the pace takes it in that far corner. But look at that ball, whipped in nasty at the far post. Cooper no chance, got to stay on his line, and all by the quality of Frank Lampard gets us in front in this game.
Crespo from Lampard's pass. Crespo!
Fantastic, fantastic. What a first touch he takes. Frank Lampard robs the ball in the middle of the park bend and drives forward. It's just what you say when you give good players time and space in the ball, they're going to punish you, and they've been punished twice.
He doesn't need many chances, Hernan Crespo.
Steers it into the far corner. It's a great goal created by from a great ball from Joe Cole.
With Johnson. Makelele. Crespo just trying to get a little flick on it. Fletcher wanted to wait for it to come down. And that's not the best move. And he's onside here. And it will be 2-1. What an inspired substitution. He's been on 30 seconds. West Ham waited for a flag that never came. And Crespo's walked the oracle again. But he waited and waited there, Fletcher, for the ball to come down. Looks onside to me.
Absolutely spot-on decision. I mean, unbelievably how he sees that, the assistant referee, but he did get it right to his credit. Great awareness from Robin, and cool finish from Hernan Crespo.
It was by Lampard, the layoff by Crespo. Johnson's pass forward is perfect, and Drogba here can kill off West Ham, and he has in some style. Fabulous finish. It's all over now. West Ham can get on their bikes.
Well, Trevor, that is an unbelievable goal. His first touch was fantastic, but his finish was unbelievable, and he's deserved that because he's worked hard backwards and forwards, playing on the right side here. Absolutely deserved every bit of that, Didier Drogba. You've had a fantastic game, son. Well done.
You won't see a more emphatic finish than that.
Chelsea stream forward again, and Frank Lampard!
Yes!
One each! And it's been coming for the last few minutes. Chelsea are back on terms, and deservedly so.
Well, I said you're not having a lot of luck. Sometimes you make your own luck. Frank Lampard got in that advanced position. It was a good ball into him. His first touch was superb. Got it out of his feet, and it made the second shot easier. It was a great ball in. I think William Gallas picks him out. His first touch just takes him in advance, makes the second touch much easier, and he buries it in the corner. And we've deserved it.
Robin, nicely played. Lampard's got Gallas steaming up on the left. William Gallas, well, that's a better ball. Cole and Robin in each other's way, doesn't matter though. Robin has roofed it, and Chelsea are one up.
Well, I talk about Gallas's left foot improving. That's the second cross. What a good ball that was in. I just wonder whether Lampard could have switched it on the other side. He's made a great decision out of Gallas. He's crossed it in, and you mentioned about Robin and Cole getting in one other's way. In the end, Cole assists Robin, no mistake, on his stronger left foot, 1-0.
Lampard pings in towards Crespo. Carragher's there. Delorno helps it back in. Crespo's onside! How about that for a finish? This one is going to count. And what a goal it was from the marksman supreme that is Hernan Crespo.
Well, you just can't believe this guy. He hasn't had a kick the whole game, and this is a magnificent finish. He's been on the edge of offside on all occasions here. Carragher gets to the first ball, knocks it clear. Just helped back in, but it's actually Stephen Warnock who's playing him onside. It was well timed, the linesman, great decision, but that's still a quality finish, Ben. I mean, he's got no right to score from that angle. Fantastic finish.
Essien. Johnson. Looking on for Crespo. Nice ball. Robin! Had to score and has scored. No blame on the goalkeeper that time. Excellent build-up from the Blues. And Arjen Robben scores.
What a good goal. What a simple goal it was. Once again, Arjen Johnson dropping deep. He was called the blonde Maradona, was it recently, by Jose Mourinho, and a wonderful pass for all of 35, 40, probably more than that, 50. Good first touch. Now look, Robin, he gets in behind, he sees the space. Great awareness from Crespo. Good first touch out of his feet. Slots it home in the empty net. 1-0 Chelsea.
Here comes who? Driven through the wall, into the wall, in fact. Oh, what a finish! John Terry normally scores with a head. That is a goal that any striker would have been proud of. John Terry firing it into the roof of the net. Again, the goalkeeper, no chance.
Well, we just had to what it must this be for Everton. One of the greatest of free kicks that come out, and this is instinctive. He struck that cleanly. He didn't know as soon as that left his boot how good that had felt. He knew it had a chance, and as you mentioned, he scored some very, very important goals here in his Chelsea career. Good strike on the turn, as you mentioned, and most strikers would have been proud of that.
Gallas doing really well. William Gallas! Oh, what a goal! Can you believe that? William Gallas, out of nothing, has hammered one into the top corner, and he has won this game for Chelsea.
What a goal that was out of nothing, but he's been threatening to do that all game. He's been cutting inside and, you know, he's looking to pull the trigger and maybe laying it off. But that time they did back off and they did give him the space, and he's absolutely hammered one into the top corner. What a goal. Great score initially, cut back in, and then he pulled the trigger and no one's stopping that.
Chelsea have a corner. Swinging by Lampard. Essien. Play. Driven in. Chance here. Off the bar. And surely Terry now has scored and made it 3-1. John Terry in the right place at the right time for his third Premiership goal of the season. And the captain leads by example.
That's
It's a great cross in, it's off the crossbar, and Terry does terrific to keep the ball down. He could have skied it there, but he kept over the top of the ball, hit it into the ground, and what a great finish when you think you're a centre half and you've got 10 men and you've gone 3-1 up in the lead. Great start to the second half at Chelsea.
Neat turn out of trouble from Lampard, and Essien doing well. Crespo onside. Cole's arriving, Drogba's already there. Crespo for Lampard! Yes! We recognise that one all right. It's Frank Lampard at the same end, and I think that's what he's saying, isn't it? 2-0, Frank Lampard, it's deja vu.
Have that. Look at it, here it was. Remember this last year? And here's deja vu, fantastic, in front of them same fans. And great little bit of movement. Essien, Lampard involved. Good run again from Crespo. Again, Frank making that marauding run from midfield, not tracked by Nolan. He's trying to get back, can't do it. His first touch is fantastic, I've got to tell you. Second one, it's through for the net, it's sublime. And, you know, as I said, it's been a scrappy, old, horrible game. But we'll settle for 2-0 again, that is for sure.
Well, Chelsea over the years have been good, especially away to Man United. You always seem to have a good...
Oh, his goal, he's beaten two players, and Joe Cole has won the title for Chelsea. Brilliant finish from arguably their player of the season. United at fault initially, but after that it was all Cole's own work, and surely now, with an hour play, it's Chelsea's title again.
And that's just special. What you're just seeing there is just special. Drogba's done ever so well, he made himself big and strong, and then you saw the great skill of Joe Cole and the composure in front of goal to side foot it and slot it past Van der Sar. Look at that, great feet, good strength, composure, and then puts it in the back of the net. Great finish by Joe Cole. Man United just do not look at the races at all in this game. Sehat.
That's for a team with all their last 5 on their trebles. Lampard. To bring it a long, long way and find Cole. Carvalho available right-hand side of him.
I say! Well, they all want to shoot at Edwin van der Sar's goal, and when a centre-half knocks one in like that...
Well, that reminds me of Tony Adams when Arsenal went up down against Everton, and he went up centre-back and smashed it in the back of the net. And everyone, you know, that just summed up the performance of that day, and that just summed up the performance. When he's running out like that, I thought he was going to get a nosebleed before he went over the halfway line, but he's continued his run, and Chelsea have been patient. You know, they didn't make any rash decisions. Cody's picked him out, quality pass, great first touch, lined him up for a shot, and he's banged it in the back of the net, just like he was a centre forward. And that just sums up the quality of Chelsea's season.
The real test was, could they defend it? Well, they have defended it, and John Terry lifts it again. Chelsea, the dominant force in English football.